Today we're diving into something that's becoming impossible to ignore: the rising cost of video games, consoles, and accessories, and how this shift is shaping the future of gaming in ways a lot of people didn't expect or want. From $80 standard edition games to consoles that feel more like investments than entertainment, there's a lot to unpack here. And yeah, we talked about Xbox yesterday, but this isn't just about Xbox anymore. This is about the entire industry. So let's start where the latest buzz began. Xbox is now embracing the $80 game. Big first-party titles like Call of Duty and future flagship releases, $80. And people are understandably frustrated. Some blame Xbox, some blame inflation, and surprisingly, some are even pointing the finger at Nintendo. Yep, you heard right. The hashtag Thanks Nintendo has been trending on social media. Why? Because people are saying Nintendo set the stage for all of this. They point to $80 titles like Mario Kart World and pre-orders for the Switch 2, claiming that because Nintendo fans accept these prices, other companies now feel emboldened to do the same. But let's pump the brakes for a second. Look, blaming Nintendo for Xbox's or PlayStation's decisions is pretty short-sighted. Nintendo has its own ecosystem. They have a dedicated, loyal fan base that'll pay a premium, whether it's justified or not. And even with Nintendo, not all games are $80. We've seen upcoming titles like Donkey Kong Bonanza and Metroid Prime 4 stick with a $70 price tag. So no, this isn't some Nintendo conspiracy. Also, let's not forget, 2K was the first to launch a $70 game last generation. It wasn't Xbox, it wasn't PlayStation, and their games didn't crash and burn. So clearly, this pricing shift has been brewing for a while. And while we're all right to be angry about it, we need to understand that this trend is the result of several industry-wide factors, not just one company. Now, a lot of companies like to blame tariffs and rising manufacturing costs for these price hikes. And hey, when it comes to hardware, I'll listen. Manufacturing consoles is expensive. But when it comes to digital games, don't even try me with that excuse. Digital games cost the same as physical, even though there's no box, no disc, no cartridge, and no retail middleman. You can't blame tariffs for that. And let's be real, if tariffs vanished tomorrow, do you really think these prices would drop back down? Spoiler alert, they won't. These companies aren't looking for reasons to lower prices, they're looking for excuses to raise them. Let's talk numbers. Nintendo made over $4 billion in profit last year. Xbox is one of the biggest third-party publishers right now. These companies aren't bleeding money, they're thriving. This is about greed, plain and simple. If they know people will pay $80 for a game, they're going to keep charging $80. But here's the twist: this whole model isn't sustainable. We're already starting to see the cracks. Massive layoffs at EA and Respawn, gaming journalism collapsing, studios shutting down or being sold off. The industry got high on COVID-era sales, thinking that was the new normal. But it wasn't. People had no choice but to stay inside and buy games, and now that life is back to, well, kind of normal. Those spending habits aren't sticking. So what's the real issue here? It's not just the cost of games. It's the cost of everything else in life. Rent's gone up, food's gone up, bills have gone up. Wages? Not so much. And when it comes down to paying rent or buying a new $80 game, most people are picking rent. Gaming is a luxury, not a necessity, and publishers seem to forget that. And don't think it's going to get better once we go all digital. That future is coming fast. Switch to Xbox, PlayStation. They're all moving toward digital-only ecosystems. But will that make games cheaper? Nope. In fact, it'll likely make things worse. With no physical options or competition, these companies will have total control over pricing. And when there's no alternative store, no used games, no price drops from retailers, we're stuck. So what's next? Probably more $80 games. Probably more price hikes. But here's the harsh truth. Nothing changes unless we stop buying. The only thing these companies understand is money. If enough people walk away, they'll notice. Until then, buckle up, because the industry is heading for a rough few years. Let me know what you think. Is it all tariffs? Is it greed? Is it Nintendo's fault? Or is the entire industry broken? Drop a comment below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell too. You don't want to miss the next one. Maybe I'll be yelling about something else tomorrow. Maybe not. Either way, I'll see you then.